Hello everybody, I hope you are all keeping very well today. It's a very cold day outside, but still the sun is shining as I speak, so let's be thankful for that much. Lynn recently asked me would I sing The Old House, and I said I would as soon as I could. It's a song that I like myself because I knew John McCormick sang it in his farewell concert, 27th of November 1938. And ever since hearing that, I fell in love with it myself. I remember hearing years ago that it has a Meath connection, and I never knew what the connection was. But I consulted Professor Google, and I hope you'll bear with me if I read you at least some of the answer I got on the internet. It's interesting for more than one reason. Anyway, The Old House was written by a fellow called Frederick O'Connor, and he wrote the words, and he borrowed the melody from a Welsh folk song called The Ash Grove. But the name Frederick O'Connor is what's interesting. So here we go. For many years, Baltrasna House was the ancestral home of the O'Reilly family, a branch of the famous O'Reillys of Breffni, whose sphere of influence spread as far south as Loughcrew in the 15th century, while the lands to the south of Loughcrew were under the control of the Plunketts. Now the Plunketts, this is the family to which St. Oliver Plunkett belonged. So that's that bit of information. And in the early 19th century, the O'Reillys fell into the financial difficulties and mortgaged the estate. When the O'Reillys failed to keep up with the repayments, they were dispossessed. However, the new owners of Baltrasna House were despised not just by their tenants but by the community at large, and were terrorised by the ribbon men. Did you ever hear of the ribbon men? I didn't until now. This was a secret society that was active in pre-famine times that specialised in making life difficult for notorious landlords. The upshot of all this was that Anthony O'Reilly was reinstated at Baltrasna and continued to reside there until his death aged 62 in 1874. So we've now established that the subject of the song The Old House is actually Baltrasna House, Old Castle. Anthony planted a tree for each of his 7 daughters along the main avenue to the house. I wonder if those 7 trees are still there. That'd be interesting. With the death of his only son, James, the family name at Baltrasna died with him. Anthony's eldest daughter, Harriet, married Matthew Richard Weld O'Connor in 1865. O'Connor was the son of the Reverend George O'Connor, rector of Castleknock, County Dublin. Here we are. Another member of the O'Connor family, Frederick, wrote about his childhood home in The Old House, sung to the air of the popular Welsh song, The Ash Grove. So that's the story of the song, The Old House, and I hope the rest of the thing goes according to plan now. Lonely I wander through scenes of my childhood. They call back to memory the happy days of yore. Gone are the old folk, the house stands deserted. No light in the windows, no welcome at the door. Here's where they sail their wee boats on the burn. Where are they now? Some are dead, some have wandered. No more to their homes shall those children return. Lone is the house now, and lonely the moorland. Children have scattered, the old folk are gone. Why stand I here like a ghost and a shadow? 'Tis time I was moving, 'tis time I passed on. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that.